Welcome to another Wall Street Informer production on WSI TV.
Hello and welcome back into another episode of WSI TV. I'm Sean Bauer and with me today is Jordan Bishop. Now, last week we all saw the market plunge on some fear surrounding Trump and his situation right now. We're going to get into in just a minute some easy ways to profit off of fear and some market action like that. But Jordan, we're going to start on a lighter note here, aren't we?
Yeah, definitely. We're going to jump into a new section we never tried before. We're calling it Name That Ticker. Basically, we've each got 3 tickers for each other, and the other person has to guess the company name of that ticker. Otherwise, you have to take a shot if you get it wrong. So,
yeah. If
you want to start us off, Sean.
It's a dangerous game. You ready to get started?
Yeah.
Okay, the first ticker I have for you is XOM.
ExxonMobil.
Yeah, perfect.
Does that mean you have to take a shot?
That's actually a good idea.
Yeah.
Let's do it that way. This is a terrible game.
All right, now for you I have PBIB.
PBIB. Porter Bancorp?
Yep.
Thank goodness. 2 in a row sounds terrible to me. All right, Jordan, the next one up is NVDA.
That would be NVIDIA.
All right, yeah. That was actually very dumb for me to pick. I think that's one of your favorites.
Yeah, it is. I think I paper traded that one back in the, a couple months ago at $79.
Yeah.
Not high, so.
We're having fun in case you can't tell.
All right, the next one for you, Sean, is MO.
MO is Altria Group. Thank goodness. Have we gotten them all so far? This is terrible. All right. My last ticker for you is PFE.
Is that Pfizer?
Yes,
Pfizer
it is. That was very difficult not to curse right then.
All right, and for you, Sean, the last one.
Yep.
CVX.
CVX. I have no idea. I have no idea what that
is. Chevron Mobile.
Oh, no. Oh, I really wanted to avoid this. All right, here we go.
All right.
All right. You better kick us off.
Yeah,
now.
take a swig of that Guinness.
Yeah, happily.
All right, so as Sean rightly mentioned, last week we saw the market take a bit of a stumble because of some things that came out of the Trump White House. There was the issues with the Comey firing and then the Russian investigation and all that stuff. We still don't know what exactly is true about that, but clearly the market is in a fragile state, and that Trump rally that we've been seeing took a hard hit when that news came out.
Yeah, it seemed like everybody just started pricing all of these Trump promises in, and immediately after he was elected. So everybody's pricing in gains when nothing concrete has actually happened yet, like as we saw with the healthcare bill having the issues it's having. And now whenever there are serious issues, legitimate concerns about Trump and his presidency as a whole, it clearly took a huge toll on the market that's been doing nothing but climbing since the election, Jordan.
Exactly, and we could be heading into very dangerous waters if his tax reform doesn't get passed, or as you said, the healthcare bill was, rocky, still hasn't been passed yet. Right. So we could be seeing some very strong downturn in the market if these things happen,
Yeah, and one huge sign of that is the VIX, which I think we've discussed multiple times in the past, but it's the volatility index. It basically just gauges the fear factor in the market right now among investors. And that's actually tradable by an ETF called VIXY, just VIXY, it's on your screen right now. And VIXY actually saw the biggest buying volume since before the election, since September, I think.
Yeah.
It's just a massive volume spike if you look on the chart, and it's a huge indicator that there's a lot of fear just in one day.
Right, and how we like to look at the VIX, just to step back a second, is when the VIX is low, there's not a lot of fear in the market. There might be a lot of greed, a lot of people are buying. There's just not a lot of fear of a big drop.
More complacency.
Exactly, complacent is the perfect word. And before this spike, the VIX was at a 23-year low. So this spike is a great sign for investors who want to turn to other things outside of the stock market. And I know we've got one that we've been focusing on. Gold took a huge 3.7% spike right after that market drop.
Yeah, that's right. And there are a lot of fundamental bullish signals for gold already, but especially whenever there's fear. Gold is actually a fear trade. Normally, anytime the market is down, gold is going to be heading up, but especially whenever it's all based on fear, like really what this Trump drop has been, Jordan.
Exactly. You know, people want that. I was going to say physical aspect of trading gold, which is not so much anymore, but, you know, you'd like to think there is a physical aspect of it.
Right.
And, you know, you can trade gold in so many different ways. There's so many different ETFs, so many different tickers. You got UGL, UGLD, GLD, and then you got the gold miners, GDX, GDXJ. There's so many different ways you can do it. And as you'll see, right when this VIX volume spike happened and the market dropped, all those tickers just spiked up, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's clear to see for us, since we're technical analysts, we look at the charts all the time. It's just a gigantic spike there for gold, as well as silver if you're looking for a kind of a companion trade. But whether it's physical or not, gold is just a fantastic fear trade, like we've been mentioning. So if there's more fear to come, at this point between Trump and his opponent, the media in general, it seems like there are lots of stories like this that are maybe set to come out. So good to have in your back pocket is this gold trade.
Yeah, definitely. And if you want to turn somewhere else, just to have with that, it's you know, the euro's doing really well right now. Currencies are a good place to turn. As we mentioned in previous episodes, currencies and commodities are sort of detached from the market, but you will see that spike when investors are trying to get out of the stock market. You will see gold and commodities rise. You know, even though there is a disconnect, there's still a lot of buying that goes into that when people are getting out of the stock market.
Yeah, absolutely. And like you're rightly saying, we just saw a big jump for the euro. It looks like it's really, really healthy at this point.
Right, yeah.
All right, Jordan. Well, any final comments for us this time?
Yeah, you know, I do have one. The household debt was published, the national household debt was published the other week, and it's actually higher than it was in 2008 by almost $1 trillion or a couple $1 trillion, around about there. So, you know, I mean, for me, that points me towards maybe real estate ETFs like XLRE or other REITs, you know, real estate investment trusts. And we'll see how they go. Maybe they might start dropping. But
yeah, absolutely. Well, thanks for the note. And thank you all for watching. We will speak to you next time. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks for watching another Wall Street Informer production on WSI TV. Be sure to visit wallstreetinformer.com, where you can become a member for free and gain instant access to the secrets of market millionaires via the Wall Street Informer Vault. So go ahead and claim this gift for free now at wallstreetinformer.com.